Bedtime Story 22 Lulu and Moon Adventure. Lulu is a gentle, curious little lamb who has trouble falling asleep. Every night she looks up at the sky and wonders what the glowing thing does as it travels across the dark blue expanse above her. One night, as Lulu lay in her bed of hay, she heard a soft voice saying, "Good evening, little one. What are you doing awake?" Startled, Lulu looked around but saw nothing. "Who said that?" she asked. "It was me," the voice replied. And from above, Mr. Moon peeked over the edge of the barn roof. "I couldn't help but notice you looking up at me." "Do we know each other?" he asked. "I'm Lulu," she said. "And I see you every night, but I don't know who you are. Are you a cloud? Are you a star?" Mr. Moon chuckled, a sound like crackling fire. "Neither, little lamb. I am the moon, and it is my job to bring light to the dark and guide sleepy animals like you to dreamland." "Oh, I wish I could do that, too," Lulu said wistfully. "But I can't seem to fall asleep. My mind is full of worries. I wonder if the farmer will take care of me in the morning. Or what if I get an itch and there's no fence post nearby? Or what if I get lost from the other sheep?" Mr. Moon listened patiently, then said, "You have a lot of worries for one little lamb. But don't you worry. I have just the thing to help you sleep." He began to glow brighter and brighter until he was a giant, friendly face in the sky. "Hop aboard, little lamb. We're going on an adventure." Before the baby lamb Lulu knew it, she was floating through the air with Mr. Moon. They sailed past fluffy clouds that looked like sheep and over sparkling rivers of stars. Soon, Lulu felt herself drifting off to sleep. As they approached a field of tall grass, Mr. Moon said, "Here we are. This is where the sleepy fairies live. They'll help you fall asleep and have sweet dreams all night long." But before they could land, a gust of wind blew through the field, rustling the grass and making Lulu's fur stand on end. Startled awake, Lulu realized that her adventure with Mr. Moon had been a dream. She felt better now, rested and ready for whatever the next day might bring. As she stepped out of the barn, she saw Mr. Moon smiling down at her, but it wasn't Mr. Moon. Lulu said, "Good morning, Mr. Moon." Mrs. Sun said, "I am not Mr. Moon, I am Mrs. Sun, his wife." Lulu was shocked. She asked, "Where is Mr. Moon?" Mrs. Sun said, "He's behind me sleeping. We take turns. He takes care of the night while I take care of the day." Lulu said, "Oh well, it is very nice to meet you and can't wait to see Mr. Moon again." With a grateful bleat, Lulu closed her eyes and knew that no matter what worries might come, she would always have sweet dreams and fun days with the Mrs. Sun. Are you feeling relaxed and ready to snuggle and go to sleep yet? If you are, you can always come back. Good night, little ones. Have a wonderful, peaceful, full of beautiful dreams. Okay, if not, here is story number 2. Once upon a time, in a meadow filled with the sound of crickets and the sweet smell of honeysuckle, there lived a gentle, curious little lamb named Lulu. Now Lulu loved her cozy bed made of soft hay, but every night she had trouble falling asleep. She would lay in her bed, her eyes getting droopy, but then she'd remember something she needed to do and her mind would race with thoughts until the sun peeked through the clouds, painting the sky with hues of orange and purple. One particularly sleepless night, Lulu decided to get out of bed and take a walk. As she strolled through the meadow, she noticed a bright light in the sky. It was the moon, big and round like a giant glowing ball. And Mr. Moon, as he was known to the meadow dwellers, was very wise. He had seen countless nights come and go, and he knew all the best bedtime stories. "Hello, Mr. Moon," called out Lulu. "Would you like to come back to my bed with me? I'm trying to go to sleep, but I can't." Mr. Moon smiled, his craters crinkling at the edges. "Of course, my dear sweet white baby lamb Lulu. I'd love to help you sleep." And so Mr. Moon followed Lulu back to her bed. As they walked, he pointed out the constellations in the sky, the Dipper, the Big Dipper and the Little Dipper. Then he began to sing a soft, dreamy tune that lulled Lulu into a state of peaceful relaxation. When they reached her bed, Lulu snuggled down and closed her eyes. Mr. Moon continued to sing, his voice echoing the rhythm of the crickets. Outside, the song was ancient and powerful, filled with stories of brave little fireflies and sleepy owls. With each note, Lulu felt her eyelids growing heavier and her breathing slowing down. As the first rays of sunlight touched her wool, Lulu woke up feeling refreshed and full of energy. She had slept better than she ever had before. From that day on, whenever Lulu had trouble sleeping, she would look up to the moon and remember the song that only Mr. Moon could sing, a song that took her to a place where dreams were born and good night meant sleep tight. That is the wonderful stories of Lulu and the Mr. Moon. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe and come back to watch more great bedtime stories. Good night, little ones, and have peaceful, sweet dreams.